Hey guys, welcome back. This is Dracket. I am working on my thieving cape today. Um, there's lots of things you can do for thieving. A lot of people will do pickpocketing as you go. You can find new NPCs that you can pickpocket. Probably most of them give you um, gold, but then there's some that will give you specialized items. Um, there's also a couple mini games now that will raise thieving. Real popular one is the Pyramid of Plunder or something like that. But with me being trying to self-maintain and gather my own resources as much as I can, I have primarily pickpocketed this little guy over here who is a master farmer, and what he gives is pretty much almost any seed except for the ones that grows trees. So you can get quite a good variety of seeds from him. What I do is I'll wear armor and stuff to get my hit points up, because if he catches you pickpocketing, he'll smack you and it does some damage. I also wear these gloves of silence, which I think give you about a 5% improvement on your chance of thieving. And then I'll also carry another pair of gloves, which I'll show you why in a second. Some dark kebbit fur and some thread. And what this is for is basically these gloves have a durability. Every time you get caught, they get damaged. If you get caught 25 times, they break. On the 24th time, it gives you a warning. So if you take one of the fur and use it on a pair of gloves, it will use up the thread and the fur and repair the gloves back to 100%. Well, the gloves aren't tracked per person or per gloves or anything, so you don't have like a damaged pair of gloves that take up a slot. It's just tracked on your character. So instead of having to take off the pair that you're wearing, put in your inventory, and then repair it, you can actually just repair one in your backpack, and it will actually just reset your count, so you don't have to mess with moving inventory around. So that's just the way I do it. Anymore, I wouldn't use up 5, but it's just kind of a habit to have 5, because I really don't have any seeds that I want beyond the ones I normally get. That's the other trick I have that not a lot of people realize. The farmer, because he has so many different seeds he can drop, as you can see there's tons of seeds on this page. Some of these are tree seeds, and then there's also all the herblore seeds, which there's a bunch of them. There's actually way more seeds than you could possibly hold in your inventory, and so instead of every time you get 28 different seeds making you run to the bank, it actually will just not give you the seed when you get so you'll pickpocket like an onion seed, but you don't actually get it. It'll just you know disappear somewhere because you don't have room for it. It doesn't drop it on the ground, because then there'd be seeds all over the ground. So the trick that I do then is I primarily use watermelon seeds right now for farming. It's the highest level farming seed for the allotments. And then strawberries. And then I take mostly any other seed that's a higher level seed. Limpwort's a pretty good seed because it's used for herblore. Um, and I'll just take out all the different seeds I want. So those are usually the seeds. Every once in a while I'll take out sweet corn, but it's a really low one. I'll just show you the price. Sometimes I'll do a couple of these bushes, but as you see when you go to price checker, a lot of the lower seeds aren't really worth anything. So see, once I stop here, these are ones I normally carry, 2111. So if I was to spend gold, I wouldn't have to spend very much gold at all to get those seeds. Plus, the reason they're so cheap, too, not only are they common, they're also a lower level and don't give you a whole lot of experience. So there's usually something better that you can plant, and obviously based on how many seeds I have in my inventory, it's going to take me a long time to use up all these seeds. Um, so the other seed types I like to get, and yeah, I'm a little OCD, so I'll rearrange my seeds a little bit, is the herb seeds. Same thing with the herbs. Like the lowest couple seeds I won't get. I've been getting Rare and Tail here lately because it's actually used for burning incense for prayer, and just in case I need some more, because I only have like about 250, and I think you have to burn like 40,000 dragon bones or some nonsense. So I've been getting those here lately, but the rest of the seeds I'll just take out one of each, and then this way my inventory is pretty much full. I don't have to worry about getting stuff that I don't want, and then I'll usually just leave those last 3 spots open to just get whatever random thing I end up with. Um, to give you an idea, the value of those herb seeds, which will mess up my thing. I'll fix this off camera later. Um, I've got $134,000 or gold worth, because as you see, a couple of these seeds are worth a whole lot. These are the real high level herb seeds, and they're also used in some of the higher, more expensive or more experience giving herb lore potions. So they actually get a really good price for those. So, if you pickpocket and get a couple of these seeds, you can make some pretty good money if your goal was making money. But right now my goal is just getting thieving experience and generating seeds for when I work on my farming skill, which is one of my crappy skills that's only in the 80s, because I always forget to do farming. So basically the thieving pickpocketing thing is pretty exciting. You just wander around and chase them all over this area, but the goal is, and my avatar gets in the way sometimes, the goal is eventually you get this guy trapped someplace, and then you can just keep on clicking as fast as you go, and oh, he was actually nice. And the goal is to get him trapped down here, or there's another spot up there. And basically once you get them trapped, you can stand right here behind them and just keep on spamming that you want to pickpocket them, and I just click over and over and over again, and he doesn't move. You don't have to change where you're clicking. And because I'm such a high level thieving, I hardly ever miss, because I think this is like a level 38 pickpocket. And just basically, stand here and pick his pockets over and over and over. Well, the trick to this is if you do this for 5 minutes, he despawns. But if you take a step back and let him move back and then start pickpocketing him again, it resets that 5-minute timer. So what I usually do is I'll watch the clock if I'm actively doing this, or if I'm working on something else, I'll just blindly click on him while I'm reading a book or whatever, set a timer, and like every 4 minutes I'll step back and let him move, because as you saw, it took a little while for him to decide to move. If you step out of his way and he doesn't decide to move before that 5 minutes runs up, he still despawns, even though he has some place he can move. So you have to be real careful to make sure you give him that time, because it's a whole lot easier to stand here spawning, click in the same spot and not having to pay attention to where he's at, versus chasing him all over this stupid little courtyard or marketplace. So yep, but this is pretty much what I do for hours and hours. So yep, thanks for watching. This is the before the cape. In a few hours I'll finish up this level, and we'll get that 99 thieving, and I'll have to figure out where the guy is that I buy the cape from. I'm not really sure. He may be in a thieves guild. I've wandered through there once before. That's where I'll check first, but I'll figure that out between now and then. So thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you all in a little bit. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time to get the cape. I went ahead and put back all the single seeds I had gotten, just so we can kind of get the price of what I'd looted in that about an hour or so that I was off camera, and get all that. So $360,000 worth of seeds. So that's not too bad for, I think it's a couple hours maybe. I went ahead and left some empty spots. What I'm going to do is I've got 18 more pickpockets, and I'm going to chase him around, pickpocket them 18 times. Have this just in case he damages me. I'm not sure how much more hits I've got left on my gloves. But I'm going to see if one of those 18 pickpockets ends up being something like onion or potato or something that I don't do anymore, and save it for my 99 farming. So we'll see what happens, and here we go. So I'll do a clan chat first. Let's see, clan chat, here we go. And get that out of the way first. And then let's get going. So shouldn't take very long, especially if you sit still. You can see the messages saying that stuff's falling to the floor too. Should be pretty soon. The avatar got in the way. Come on. There we go. Well done. You have achieved the highest skill possible. Woohoo! So there we go. 99 thieving. Pretty excited. This is see, looks like, and I will probably do onions or potatoes. I'll decide later. I don't do either one very often, so pretty excited about this one. It's another tedious one. Takes a lot of clicking. One of the reasons I do this guy I didn't mention is he is a left click option, where most thieving you have to right click and select an option. There's only just a few of them that you can use left click. There's him. There's a couple different of these guys throughout the world, and then there's a dwarven trader and maybe one other guy. But the dwarven guy, he's level 90, and he's real hard to do still at this level. So, alright, well, I'm going to go on to the next place and get my skill cape. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Thanks, guys. I'm now in Taverley right here by the lodestone. Gonna head on over here into this trapdoor. This is where the Thieves Guild is, or I think it's like the Robbers Den or something. This is one of the thieving areas. And this guy here wearing the Master's Cape is the person I need to talk to. So this cape is kind of pretty. It's kind of a scarlet purplish type of a color. So and he's one of the ones that sells it in his inventory. It's like, I wish they'd make up their mind. Oops, let's make some room here. Let's see, I don't need tomato seeds. And I don't need a yanil seed. There we go. Now let's try. Trade. And buy. Woohoo! And we'll wear this. We're going to have to drop. I'll drop this marigold seed so I can take off my shield. It's kind of clunky looking, and the avatar has to get in the way. Move, avatar. And let's see. That is the new emote for it. They used to have a different emote, I believe. So yeah, we get to stare in a big bag of gold and steal it and drop it. So I don't know. Seems kind of silly for thieving. I'd rather pick somebody's pocket. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks as always for watching, and I got a little bit of hiccups there at the end. I guess I'm just too excited. Talk to y'all later. Bye.